It's CES season, and time to start considering what we'll see at the virtual fun fair of technology and gadgets. It's the beginning of the year, and it's an opportunity for manufacturers to preview devices that they hope to launch later in the year to catch the next holiday wave. It's also usually a great way to burn off any excess holiday weight. I typically seem to average 25 to 30,000 steps each day I'm there. Which leads me to my main focus, health and fitness. A few years ago, health and fitness at CES used to mean simple step counting, but the devices have clearly become much more sophisticated than they were in how they track our workouts through cardio, estimated sweat, and other features. Steps are simply a given. But until now, the market has been focused on that singular device, typically the watch, as our health and fitness gadget. Sure, there have been some subtle expansions, such as smart scales that can be integrated into the consumer's tracking, but that's about it. If anything, the ecosystem, for what it's worth, has simply been brand loyalty. You choose an Apple Watch because you have an iPhone, is the main driver behind it. That changed with Apple Fitness Plus service, which combines a fitness service with hardware, the watch to track your progress, and the TV or iPad to watch the exercises while you're actually doing them. In other words, it's a hardware ecosystem driven by a services need. It's not Apple's only move in the fitness space. The company had previously launched GymKit to connect the watch to gym equipment such as treadmills. But the Fitness Plus service drives more hardware adoption and increases services revenue and improves overall customer loyalty, all at a time when we need to work out from home anyway due to the pandemic. So back to CES. We're expecting to see more partnerships of this type, combining workout tutorials and sessions with hardware. There's a broad range of these services available, such as Freeletics or the Adorama range of apps. Any smartwatch focused on health and fitness side now needs to include a very tight integration with services such as these in order to drive customer appeal. Simply adding the usual portfolio of features such as EKG, heart rate, and so forth is no longer going to cut it and help you differentiate your product. And talking of Adorama, this latest evolution of health and fitness is a great opportunity for the apparel brands to play a greater and deeper role. UA, for example, has a broad range of apps, but has never quite managed to build them into a formidable solution. Nike started strong in the early days, but when it pulled back from its own hardware, it relied too heavily on the Apple partnership, which is now looking less healthy as Apple goes its own way. Both UA and Nike have the opportunity to strengthen their position, building tracking into clothing and building more cohesive services to tie it all together. We also expect to see one or two mirror-type device solutions similar to the Lululemon mirror solution, or other standalone hardware for the pandemic-stricken home workout. But to be clear, we see that as last year's opportunity, and anyone launching such a solution at CES is behind what is turning out to be a very quickly evolving health and fitness segment. And for those trying to stay ahead of the pack, we'll probably see a couple of augmented reality glass solutions for workouts. That could be an opportunity in the future, and certainly something that we'll be looking out for at the show.